right path, or you say, you know what, today is the day that I changed my life. Have you noticed that you start getting obstacles and obstacles and obstacles? I believe that you get those obstacles for one, to build character, bro, to make you stronger. You know what I mean? To see how bad you really want something. Other one, to see who's really in your corner, bro. Because when you're doing good or you're just fucking up in life or you're partying, drinking, whatever it is, everybody's there. But the moment you change your life or the moment you say, you know what, bro, I think I want to do something better, everybody changes, bro. Everybody starts thinking like, oh, he think he's better than us. Oh, he think everybody mind changes, bro. You know what I mean? And I believe that, like I was saying when I started talking, bro, like obstacles build character, obstacles make you strong. You know what I mean? So I just believe that no matter what you're going through in life, keep going through. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you earlier, if you're going through hell, why are you gonna stop and burn?
Yeah.
Keep going, bro. Keep going until you get out of it, bro. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that go through obstacles, they go through problems, and they quit. And they feel by them quitting, by them saying, ah man, this is too much for me or whatever, like the problem is gonna go away. It never does. Like you have to go through shit. You have to like I tell my girls all the time, don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. You know what I mean? Like focus on the solution. Focus. You know what I mean? Like we were saying earlier too, bro. Like when you start changing, bro. This is real shit. When you start changing, and you want to be a positive, and you want to change your life, and you want to do the whole thing. There's gonna be people that are gonna come and talk shit about you, bro. There's gonna be people that come like try to make fun of you. Oh, you think you're better than this, or blah 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 blah. But you just gotta keep focused, and you just gotta keep going, bro. Because you see, there's a lot of people that, bro, that they don't believe that you could change. But it's not that they don't believe that you could change. It's that they can't change.
They can't change. Yeah.
They can't change. So they try to fuck with you. You know what the
Because they're stuck in there.
Yeah, they're stuck. There's a lot of people that are stuck. There's a lot of people that are content with what they have or where they at. And there's some people that they don't want to come out. And there's other people that do want to come out and they talk about it, but all they do is talk.
Yeah.
They don't put no action to it, bro. You know what I mean? You could be the most positive person or whatever it is, but you also have to put in work on what you believe in, bro. You know what I mean? You can't just talk all the whole time. You gotta put in work. You know what I mean? That's why there's a lot of people, that say, oh, the top is lonely. When you make it to the top, it's lonely. Yeah. You know why?
Sometimes.
You know why? Because not a lot of people are willing to put in that work, bro.
That's true.
That's why the top is lonely. Who doesn't want to be in the top? Who doesn't want to be a millionaire? Who doesn't want to change? But there's a lot of people that they want to be millionaires, but they're not willing to put in that work a millionaire did to do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you want to change your life, you sacrifice a lot. You have to cut people off, bro. Especially the people that ain't good for you. Like when you have an apple, I was telling you earlier, when you have an apple, bro, and you have other apples, and this apple is rotting, bro. If you don't take that apple off and throw it away, it's gonna rot everything. That's the same thing when you hang around with negative people, bro. You could be a positive person, bro, but all that negative and all that negative, all that bad energy is gonna get to you, bro. You feel me? That's the reason why you gotta cut off people, man. You have to let go of people. In order for you to move ahead in life, you have to let go of whoever is holding you back.
Because otherwise, it's gonna rot in your life and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna rot it.
Tree,
Yeah, like for example, sometimes too, you also have to let go of people that hurting you, bro. Like for example, bro, if I get a rope and I'm pulling it and that shit's making me bad and it's hurting, and I'm just holding on to that shit, it's hurting me, right? All I have to do is what? Let go, and the pain goes away. That's the same thing we gotta go with people. Sometimes we holding on to people that are hurting us, bro. Just because we know them for a long time, but sometimes we gotta say, fuck them.
And sometimes not even them, it's you.
It's you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like we don't want to let go, and we don't want to. But sometimes it's like it's real shit. I have read it in bugs, and I have seen a lot of people, and it's true. Like you have to just cut people off, especially the people that ain't doing good, people that just taking room. Because when you're working on yourself, it's a journey. It's a solo mission, bro. Can't be with nobody else because you see your dreams, your goals and my dreams and my goals. They're yours. So you have to put in work. You have to find out what you gotta do. You feel me? Like a lot of people say, I want to follow. I want to do my dreams, but nobody's gonna motivate me, and nobody believes in me. Son, you gotta believe in yourself first before anybody else believes in you. Like there's a lot of girls out there that say like, "Oh, I broke up, or we broke up because he didn't love me, or he didn't understand me." First, understand yourself and what you want. First, you have to love yourself in order for other people to love you, bro. If you don't respect, love yourself, bro, nothing. Who else gonna do it, bro? Everything starts with you. You, bro. You wake up and you say, you know what, man? Enough is enough. Like sometimes we gotta go through life, and life has to come and break us, bro. We have to be uncomfortable by being comfortable. Yeah, real shit.
No.
For you to change, because sometimes, bro, when life is going good and everything is cool, you don't, you're cool. You straight. When you're hanging around with people, bro, that you just chilling, blazing there, drinking, whatever it is that you're doing, bro, and it's cool. But once you start changing, all the people you used to hang around with, bro, they see you sideways.
They do.
Why? Because a lot that shit happened to me. I remember when I was chilling with my boys, bro, blazing it and all that bullshit, bro. And I don't know, like when I had my daughter, and I changed, like my mind changed, bro, and I became a family guy. Like a family guy. But like I became a family guy, bro. So I changed. I couldn't become a dad, and I couldn't raise a child to become a young, smart young lady like my daughter is now, with the mentality that I have. So I had to change. In order for me to change my bloodline, in order for me to change, because now I had somebody to look up to me. So I changed. I let go of a lot of people, bro. I chose myself.
Because if you would have never changed, like she would have been different. Like
it would have been different.
You on the street.
Yeah, would have been doing a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? And you have to change because you see, people look at you, even though you don't think. And now I had a little girl that would look up to me, so I had to change. So you go through obstacles in life, and you go through shit. But the more, like, the older I got, the more I realized that, like, I'm like, you know what, dude? I have to cut a lot of people out that ain't doing good in my life. I gotta know, even though it hurt, because I let go of a lot of people that I knew forever, bro. You know what I mean? Forever, since like elementary. Before I let go of family members I used to chill with, they used to call brothers, I used to do all that shit. But
I left a lot of family members too.
yeah, bro, because see, even family members, bro, especially family members are the main ones that are gonna try to fuck with you. They're gonna put you down, they're gonna do all that shit, bro. So it's like, hey man, you know what? I have to do this for me. And that's how you have to do it, bro. When you change, and you see, it's like, they used to tell me when my mentor used to tell me, see, Robert, is you have to change the tune where you're at right now. You're in tune with everybody. So change. Start working on yourself. You only live once. And stop wasting it trying to make everybody happy. Because you won't. At the end of the day, you're going to be miserable trying to make everybody happy, because in this world, you can't make nobody happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just don't focus. So that's how I would say, you know what, yeah. So I just focus. I focus on my happiness. I focus on me. Because how can I teach my daughter or guide my daughter when I can't even guide myself? You feel me? When it's like, a lot of people say, oh, I'm the boss. A boss tells you what to do. A leader shows you by example. That's the people's champ. You know what I mean?
The people's champ.
You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever you want in life, it starts with you. You want to change? Change. You have to let go of a lot of things. Like this, for example, bro. I don't know, like, if your household, but when I was little, we used to eat like the 12 grapes. You know what I mean? Like, make wishes and do all that shit, bro.
I have family members that do that. I never did it, but...
You know what I mean? Like, I have family members. But like, to me, like, I always see it as like, okay, you doing that, but how is your life going to change when you still think the same, hang around with the same people, have the same job, have the same mentality, have the same goals, and you don't have any goals? And you just how is your life going to change, but you're doing the same thing? That's like me going, bro, and watching a movie. And thinking, oh, you know what? If I watch it the second or the third time, it's going to be different. No, it's going to be the same fucking movie. The same ending is always the same, bro. Nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes, bro. Like my father-in-law used to say all the time, you have to be tired of being tired. you have to be tired of the situation you had in life, bro. And there's a lot of people that sit there and they, like I say in my videos, waiting for a superhero to come.
Never.
Waiting for the Superman. There's a lot of people that trip and they stay there, bro. And they're like, is anybody going to come and lift me up? No. No. Get your candy ass up and keep fighting, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And keep going and going. Like, there's a lot of people that tell me, Robert, like, how can you keep going? You've been through a bunch of shit in your life, and you don't give up, and you're still here, and blah 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 blah. And I always tell them, why would I quit? All that hard work that I went through, all those obstacles I've been through, so they went for nothing if I give up. You know what I mean?
That comparison that like it's gonna come back to the comparison that you said about you're already walking in hell.
You really walking? Why am I gonna quit?
Yeah, it's just you're already in hell. You're
already
at the bottom of the bottom,
bro.
and it's
keep going. I'm in hell with gasoline boots on, bro.
Exactly. So it's
burning. So why am I gonna sit there, bro, and say I quit?
You're
this is
here,
too hard.
might as well just
keep going.
Keep going. Just keep
see
burning.
the ending.
See
the ending. See
people
what you're
still gonna be like talking shit about you. People, everything is gonna be like, you're already here.
Look, man.
You're right. You're right.
People are always gonna talk shit. This is what I always say. This is a real true scenario, bro. You could throw the biggest party, have the best music, the best live music, the best food, the best location, the best everything, bro. People are always gonna find something to talk shit about. People are always gonna find something, bro. No matter what you do in life, always look, man. There's another thing. You could do a million favors for somebody, but that one time you say no, they will never fucking forget, bro.
That's true, bro.
You know what I mean?
But that's why I like what you just said right there. I'm just gonna give an example of that. That's one of the reasons I just left 2 friends, because they always used to talk shit. But I always stay quiet. They always used to always tell me stuff, negative stuff, put me down. But I always stay quiet. But the moment I stood up for myself, they were like, "What the fuck?" They "What the hell is going on?" And we're no friend. Like they just became like a whole different person. And dude, it's like I'm not saying anything, and you're right here just bashing me all the time. And the moment I say something, this World War III was the end of the world.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how that shit works. Just crazy.
It's just but sometimes too, bro. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes too, we hang around with people that are not even our friends. Just because we know them for a long time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I always believe this, bro. Yeah, it's playing around, joking around, and all that. But when people start joking around, bro, they start throwing real jabs at you, making fun of you in front of other people, or they just directly making fun of you, cut these people off. That's what I always say. Like, why am I going to hang around with a bunch of fucking dudes, bro? They're going to be making fun of me, putting me down. That's like being with a female that always talking shit to you. Why put up? Like, to me, like what I said earlier, bro.
And the funny part is, like, they're even worse, because it's like the stuff that we were talking about yesterday is like, they're like, they're like the homies that, they don't take care of the kids.
100%.
They're homies that, not doing shit with their lives. They're homies, they're not taking no type of responsibilities. And they think they're on top of the world and shit. Is like, what the fuck? Is like, you're not even
what have you done?
You're not even a real man. You're not even doing shit, and then you're talking shit down on me. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Look, man,
always remember this too, bro. Somebody that's doing good in their life, or they're working towards something in their life, they're not gonna make fun of you. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they know how hard it is for you to change. Mm-hmm. They know how hard it is for you to go towards your goals. It's always that person that ain't doing absolutely shit in their lives. Mm-hmm. Is that person that's always on TikTok, on Instagram, that's always in their fucking houses, videos of somebody that has nothing going on. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that are gonna talk. They're the ones that are gonna gossip. They're the ones that are gonna make up shit. They're the main ones, bro. Why? Because they have so much time in their life. Somebody, like, for example, bro, somebody that goes to the gym and works out every day, he's not going to go and make fun of a fat person that just started the gym. Why? Because he knows how hard it was to get there. It's always that person, bro, that doesn't go to the fucking gym, that has no clue what the fuck to do. They're going to be like, it's going to be hard on. You can't fucking do that. Yeah, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're like real
The
shit.
joke is gonna come like what?
Why?
Give me a reason.
Alive?
Give me a reason.
Like, it is just, you just have to, like, real shit, bro. That's why I tell my daughter all the time, hey, man, you see red flags, cut them people off. You only live once. Why live or hang out with people, bro, that doesn't sit right with your energy? Why? Like I have a homie of mine, right? That was like, man, I don't like that person, but here he comes. Why you talk to him? Why you chilling? You don't like that person? Nobody's telling you. Nobody's putting a fucking gun to your head and say, hey, we gotta be friends. Like I always say about these people, when people come and talk shit about other people, like, why are you talking shit? If you don't like that person, simple and done, stop fucking with them. That's it. Life is simple. We make it fucking hard, dude. You don't like somebody, instead of talking shit and all that stuff, fuck with them.
Hell yeah.
Like if I fuck with you, let's say I fuck with you, one day we don't. I'm not gonna go and tell people your shit that you tell me, cause that's a coward, bro. You know what I mean? Just because I don't fuck with somebody doesn't mean you have an enemy. Doesn't mean I'm about spill the beans. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? You always have to stay G. But like one thing I did learn in life, and life showed me was that everybody, we're not here forever, bro. Everybody's temporary. So appreciate the that are here in life, the people that motivate you, the people that push you, the people that really here, bro. Everybody else, fuck them. We have to stop focusing on negative people, on negative shit, and we gotta start focusing on positive people, on positive shit in life, bro. That's what we gotta focus in life. All of us go through negative shit. All of us go through problems. Like imagine, bro, if you always sit there and whine about every little problem that you get, you will never get nowhere in life because you're always crying, you're always bitching, you're always complaining. That's the reason why you can't hang around with people that bitch and complain all the fucking time and do shit about it. It's okay to whine. It's okay for me to be like, hey, boy, you know what? Like I'm tired. I'm doing this, and then you tell me, you know what, Rob? You're right. Do something about it and change. Bam. But if I come again the next week, hey, bro, you know what, bro, going to the same, you're gonna be like, bro, now you're just a fucking victim. Now you just want attention. You just being a little bitch. You know what I mean? Like that, bro. That's real shit. There's between sitting there and whining and they're sitting there like, because all of us need to release some shit. All of us need to talk. But one thing is talking and taking action, and the other thing is just talking all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like when a chick says, "Oh, my dude keeps cheating on me," or the guy says the same thing, but you never leave and you just stay there, so you accepted it.
Why complain?
Why complain? You ain't doing shit about it. You know what I mean? Like if you say, "Man, I hate where my life is at. I hate where I'm at. I hate this and I hate that," but you ain't doing nothing about it. What are you doing? Complaining for nothing. You're whining like a baby. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, it's okay to whine. It's okay to be like, man, you know what? I had it. Enough is enough. And bam, sometimes, bro, you have to look at the picture from the outside, bro, and see like, hey, who's helping me out? Who's holding me back? You know what I mean? And just cut them off, bro.
The obstacle right
there. Yeah, because like sometimes, dude, we don't get ahead in life because of the company that we hold, because of the company that we hang out with, bro. And that's real shit. You're with the wrong partner, you're not gonna move up in life. You're with the wrong crowd, bro, and that's real shit. You know what I mean? That's when that girl says like, "Oh, I'm not a hoe," but all her friends are. 100. When a fool's like, "Nah, fool, like I don't do this, but everybody in your crew does," you do it. You go do it, bro. 100, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let go of people that ain't doing good in your life. Let go of all that past, of all that bullshit that happened to you, all those obstacles. Just make everything that happened in your life a learning lesson, not a torture shit. It's not for you to carry it on your back all the time, bro. You know what I mean? It's not like a book that you gotta take out the time that you're bored. And let me go through the past. Oh, look at what happened to me when I was this. Oh, look at this. Nah, but the past is just here to teach you not to go back, dog. Not to go because you've been through dark moments. Why would you want to go back? That's the most stupidest thing, dude. The past is just here to teach you, to keep going forward, not to go back, not to go back where you came from, bro. To keep moving forward and forward and forward, bro, and motivate others and push others. That's the reason why I do this shit, bro. So I can motivate other people, bro. You know, I don't know who listens to my shit and who listens here, but as long as I could motivate one person when I'm long gone, and Jesus comes for me, bro, and I'm in heaven with a brother and the brute.
Just by you motivating somebody,
That's gonna motivate others.
You
and
made
others.
a change in the world.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Did, yeah.
I'm like Moses, bro. I'm here to change the world. I'm here to free my people. You know what I mean? I am here to enslave their minds.
1,000 years from now is gonna be, dang, I feel raw, man.
The big dog.
The big dog. He knew what's up.
He knew what's up. The videos. Like in the year 2075, bro, people gonna be like, let me see Rob. Go back in my thing and be like, damn. Why was his name Rob? You should call knowledge. Nah, but it's like, bro, as long as you could change somebody in life, as long as you could motivate somebody, bro, because see, all of us are lost, bro. We're lost and not knowing. That's the reason why we spend our money on shit that we don't need. Because we feel like we need acceptance from other people, bro, when we actually don't. There's people out there, bro, literally going broke, trying to impress broke people. There's girls out there, big dog, with a $5,000, $2,000 purse, with an EBT, with a minus. You know what I mean? Like,
I love it because
yeah, bro, like real shit.
Like that.
There's dudes out there, bro, that driving badass. Look, I used to know this dude, bro, years ago, right? That fool bought a Mercedes, brand new Mercedes. That fool was sleeping in his car because he preferred to show girls and his homies like, yeah, I got the money. When in reality, he didn't have shit, bro. Like, that's why I'm telling you. Sometimes people go broke trying to impress broke people, or they go broke trying to impress people that don't give a fuck about you. You're not even in their fucking radar. They don't even think. There's so much people in this world that have their own problems to be given a rat. That's what with me, fool. Like, I have so much shit going on in my life. I don't give a rat's ass what the other person thinks about me. If it doesn't benefit me, if it's not hurting me, what do I give a fuck about, bro?
That's true.
That's why there's a lot of people that sit there hating on others. And I always say this, fool. What that person needs doesn't make me shit, dog. What you fuck doesn't make me not like. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's real shit. So why should I care about what anybody else thinks about me? That's your opinion. You're a fan. You know what I mean? Give me a paper and a pen. I'm gonna give you my autograph so you can take it. You're a big fan of mine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
keep talking about me.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is what I always say. My boy, you could be talking about anything in the world. Anything. Money, cash, hoes, kids, no matter. But yet, you're choosing to talk about the people's chat.
The people's chat.
The people's chat, me, bro. And we'll talk about you, talk about anybody. Let's say, for example, why? When you could use the energy positive to think about, hey, you know what, bro? I don't like where I'm at. I think I'm gonna change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, hey, you know what? I don't like where I live with my family. Or I don't like this and I don't like that. Like, I see a lot of people complaining, bro, but nobody does shit about it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody just complains. Oh, it is and do this and do this and that, and nobody does shit. That's why I always respect people at the gym, especially the people that go early or whatever it is. People that go there all the time, because it takes balls, it takes strength, it takes motivation for you to get up in the morning, bro, and go out there and kill yourself while everybody's asleep.
Actually, it's like,
you know,
like, you really have to want it.
You really have to want it, bro. You really, because like, you could just say, I want this and I want this, but no, see, when you want something, sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice. That's what I was telling you earlier, bro. Like, you have to cut a lot of people off. That's sacrifice. You sacrificing, letting go of a whole bunch of people that ain't doing shit in your life good in order for you to grow. Like, a lot of people say this, oh God, or whatever they believe in, right? why am I going through this? And sometimes you have to die in order to live like a butterfly.
Yeah. There's another saying like, in order to become a warrior, you have to die.
Yeah.
To go to hell.
You gotta
And
die.
then
You have to
come
go
back.
through a bunch of shit. You have to
In order to
value
come
your
back
life.
as a warrior.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be Rob. I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't gone through all the obstacles that I've been through since I was a young buck. You know what I mean? And I help people out, bro, and or talk to people and all that is because I've been through them shoes. I've been through what people been through, so I could relate with them. So I always try to help out. I always try to help people. I always, and a lot of people feel like, oh, he's trying to hit on me, or this fool think he's better, or this. No, it's because I've been through shit. I've been through rock bottom. I've been through hell. I've been through where everybody left me. You know what I mean? I was alone. And that really made me realize and say that because he's like, when, like I say, like I always say that when you're doing good, everybody's there, bro. When you hit rock bottom, when you go through shit in life, for people leave. Like when you turn on the light and the roaches scattered. Like that, bro.
That's how it is.
That's how it is, bro. There's a lot of friends that just with you to see what they could get out of you. Just like there's fools out there, bro, that their life is so fucked up that their main goal is to fuck your life more.
And that's what they.
And that's real shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many kids in jail doing life because
there's a lot of people too that they thrive on that shit.
Yeah.
On other people's pain.
Yeah.
They love it.
There's people. Yeah. There's dudes out there. There's girls out there that love that shit, bro. Like to me, dude, I don't know, man. Like I
live for that shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, but it's real.
It's like it's real shit.
It's real shit, though. It's real shit.
Like we don't really fucking realize it, bro. But it's like sometimes we just have to let go. Like if you really wanna get to the next level in your life, bro, you can't take everybody with you. Look at MC Hammer. You know who MC Hammer is, right? He was a singer back in the 90s, right? And this fool was a billionaire. Like, that fool used to sing "Can't Touch Me." Nah, nah, nah.
Oh,
nah.
okay, yeah.
Right.
I heard
So that fool was a millionaire, right? Millionaire. That fool decided to put everybody on. This whole block will bring him out. He will pay everybody. He went broke. Trying to bring everybody in. That was probably wasn't even with him when he was beginning. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. Like to me. But if you ain't with me when I was doing it, you ain't gonna be with me when I did it.
Yeah, you can't bring people in. It's like if they didn't put it up, they didn't put the work. What's the whole point?
That's like us doing the podcast that we started. I don't know where we blow up, bro, and we got millions and millions of viewers, bro. And then I don't know where
doing the podcast on the yacht.
Yeah, the yacht, and then people come and they're like, "Hey, bro, can I be in there?" Or I was always part of the no. You know what I mean? It's like if you wasn't with me through the struggles, to the beginning, to the pain, to the tears, to that fuck, why are you gonna be there when I'm celebrating, bro? That's what I understand. But there's a lot of dudes out there, bro. I don't understand this about dudes too. Like when you're making it, let's say for example you're broke and you have a dream and you go into your dream, you have your girl. And your girl got your bag, you're broke with her, you struggle with her, you go hungry with her. But once you make it, you leave that girl. And you go with that girl that never even would have looked your way.
That's wild, though.
And that's real shit. And those fools go with that girl, and now that girl uses it. Now that girl is like, you know what? I'm gonna get pregnant. I'm gonna get this with the child support. And now
take half of your money.
Half of your money and fuck. Why? You know what I mean? Females. What do females do sometimes, bro? They could be with a dude that fool could pay for their school. And be like, you know what, I'm going to pay for your career. Don't worry about it. Once that female makes it, graduates and starts making good money, what does she think? I don't need this fool.
Yeah.
I don't need him. Fuck him. I could do better. And bam.
She's gone.
Gone like the wind.
Gone like the wind.
You know?
Nah, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Look, bro. Nobody's here forever. Everybody's temporary. You know what I mean? It's just your turn. to hang out with that person. And just, that's it, bro. At the end, when the director yells cut, the lights turn off, the dust settles, and everybody's gone, it's just you, nothing else matters.
That's true.
Bending over backwards for people, that doesn't matter.
The director just said cut.
Cut, that's it. You're dead. Done. In 10 years, you'll be forgotten.
In 10 seconds, I think you'll be forgotten.
In a week.
In a week.
Like, who?
Who is that guy?
I come back to the video to take you off, delete. That was great.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, dude, like, but you see, like,
Oh yeah, that guy that had a 1 second fame, 2 second fame.
yeah, who? Not like, but you see, like, sometimes, bro, we worry about people so much and bending over backwards that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, dude. At the end, it doesn't even matter.
Linkin Park.
Like, real shit, dude. That's why I learned to say, you know what, I'm gonna focus on me. Focus on what I like. Focus on what drives me. Like, if you really think about this, bro, we never do shit in our life what we want. When we're kids, we always listen to our parents. Always try to make our parents happy. We grow up, we become teenagers, and know that we try to make the homies happy. We try to fit in, we try to like the music, we even get the swag, right? Out of nowhere, we get a chick. We get married, we get that. Now we try to make her happy. Making her happy, making that. And then the whole time we forget about making who happy? Us. Because we're always trying to make everybody happy. And then the kids come. Boom, now you're a dad. Now you're definitely fucking gone. Because your whole mission is them kids now. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And that's reality.
It is crazy because like
Your whole life, you always.
I don't want to. I respect my brother, but that's how I see him right now. He has his kid. He forgot about himself.
Yeah.
And I tell him now you still have to be working. Now I have to make sure my kids are like on the right track, and he just.
And it's
have
good to be a good dad.
But it seems like for some reason he just forgot about himself. And then I'll be telling him, hey, bro, you have to think about yourself too. I know they're your kids and you love them, but it's like
you have to.
You still exist, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Even with ladies too, like for example, there could be ladies out there that could be like, oh no, you know what? When my kid gets older, I'm gonna go back to school. Like, no. When your kid gets older, you're gonna be old as fuck. Stop putting your shit in the hole. Yeah, you could be a parent, but also think about. That's why there's a lot of marriages that fail, bro, and break because people stop concentrating on the marriage, stop concentrating on themselves, and concentrating on other shit. You know what I mean? Like, I always say, bro, going back to what we were saying, it's like, the older I got, the more I realized, bro, that I can't make nothing happen for nobody that I love without me being in good health and a good mindset and me being good. I can't help nobody else as long as I help myself, bro. You can't change the world.
Superman.
You know what I mean? You have to change. Change starts with you. You know what I mean? You start with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that's like, oh my God, if I would do this, like I would change the world and I would do this. First start with you, dick. Start making you happy. Because sometimes we don't even know what we like. Let's say, for example, you're in the car and somebody said, hey, play whatever you want. You don't even play the music that you want because you're like, they're going to make fun of me. Or, this shit is old.
I don't give a fuck.
No, but I'm not saying that you. Like, it's people, you know what I mean?
People, yeah.
Or sometimes you're like, I watched this. You'll be like, I watched this. Yeah, but like, I watched this or I watched that. I'm not going to watch it because that person. Or I'm not going to do this. Like, no, bro, like, it's time to say, fuck what everybody else thinks about you. They ain't pay your rent. They ain't fucking putting nothing on you, bro. No food in your belly, no clothes on your back, roof over your head. If somebody ain't doing shit, why should you give a rat's ass about what people think and say about you, bro? If you ain't here going through my struggles, if you ain't here help, who gives a fuck what you think about me, dude? You know what I mean? And that's how, like, the older I got, dude, the more I just became just me, bro. Like, even like a gym, when I go to my fucking meetings, And anything, bro, it's just business. Like at the gym, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nothing like, hey, what's up? Nah, bro. Bad, because I have a goal to reach. I have a goal. I see myself, and I'm going to do that shit, bro. It's up to you. Like Yogi Bear says, man, no, not Yogi, Smokey the Bear says, only you could prevent forest fires. Only you can prevent bullshit from coming in your life, bro. That's to cut that shit.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Only you, bro, can prevent bullshit in your life. If you let somebody fuck up your day, that's on you. Don't be mad at that person. Be mad at yourself for being a candy ass and giving that power to that person and letting him fuck up your day.
Damn.
Be mad at yourself.
Bro, today in the morning, yeah, you're right. It's just, I woke up to like some stupid shit. I'm not gonna talk about it, but if I would have let that shit go into my head, my whole day would have been all fucked up. Like, fuck this motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, everything
so
starts
I
with
just
you.
woke up and this is discrimination. It's just like, dude, I just fucking, man, I'm just gonna go do what I have to do. And I did. But you're right, man. If I would have let that shit go into my head, I would have been right here just like, fuck Rob and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this shit.
I don't want to do this shit no more. But it's you, bro. It's up to you. Like, whatever you, it's you, bro. You let bullshit come in your life. You let negative, positive, whatever, bro. It's on you. That's why you can't blame nobody else. Oh, that person fucked up my day. No, you let her fuck up your day. Oh, that person, I was going to do this, and that person, no, that when somebody's in a car accident, oh, he made me cry. No, he didn't. You were in the fucking wheel. You were driving. You knew what's up. You know what I mean? It's like, in life, bro, you can't be going blaming others, bro, for your failures. You failed because you failed. Not nobody else. Not nobody saying for you to stay and quit. Get up and keep going, bro. And keep going. And keep going until you make it, bro. We only live once. Why are we gonna live fucked up? Why are we punishing ourselves, bro?
Basically, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
I have punished myself so much.
Yeah, like, for real, for like, you take out the belt and whoop you, dude. Whoop yourself.
That's fucking funny. No, but it's true, though. It's true.
Because we punish ourselves, bro.
It's really true, though.
It's nobody else. It's us. We're the ones that make the decisions. We're the ones that holding on to people that hurting us. We're the ones that go through shit in life. We're the ones that forget people that hurt us. We're the ones that let people come back in their lives. We're the ones who let people fuck up our days. We're the ones who let people take up our positive energy. We do it. We let it happen, bro. Yeah. Like, for example, if a chick breaks your heart, let's say she breaks your heart. Now it's gonna be on you for you to blame all the girls. Oh, they're all the same. Why? Because one chick break your heart?
I won't become mad you take, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or like a female. A female that got played by a dude. Got heartbroken. She's like, all the dudes are the same. They're all this. No, they're not. That's just because you chose the wrong one. You know what I mean? Like, we always blame everybody else. Like, a girl could say, oh my God, my baby daddy's such a this, but you chose him. The dude could be like, man, my baby mama's a hoe, my baby mama did, but you chose her. You walked up to her, you talked to her, you spit game, you bought her shit, you took her out on dates, you sent her through the bullshit.
Shit, dude, these facts right now.
You know what I mean? Real shit, dog.
That's a real shit.
We stay there. So it's like, oh, my baby daddy did, my baby, no. You chose that shit. Rather than with it, man, my life is so fucked up and I have so fucking bad luck and fuck my life. No, bro. Look at all that negative shit you just told yourself. And now life is like, you know what? You think this is fuck? Wait, there's more.
That's like a TV drama. There's more.
There's more coming, bro.
Yeah,
you know
keep it up, bro.
Keep it up, keep bitching.
Keep
bitching, I got you. You know how your parents used to be like, keep crying, I'm going to give you this to cry? That's life. Oh, you think that's bad? Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Wait till tomorrow morning.
That's something juicy for you.
I got juicy for you, bro.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
facts, bro.
We're the ones. We're the ones who accept people coming in their lives and fucking it up. We accept bringing people back. We are the ones who choose a lot of shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's hurting you or somebody ain't helping you level up in life, what are you doing just because you know that person for years? Fuck that. Like I was saying earlier, when there's people out there, they're like, hey man, you know what, sir, you're gonna lose your leg because it's like, for example, it's like bad and it's gonna infect everything. The person says, cut it because I don't want to lose all of my parts, right? That's the same thing we gotta do. Hey, you know what, bro? This is the way I see it. If I didn't know you 5 or 10 years from now and I live without knowing you, I could live without knowing you, bro. Cut you off.
You still would have do whatever you had to do and make your millions.
Make millions, and that's it, bro. Because sometimes we spend all our lives trying to make ungrateful people happy. People that are not even happy with themselves. People that hate themselves. People that hate their lives, and we're out there trying to bend over backwards and making them happy. Nah, bro, make yourself happy. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do in life. Wake up in the morning or whatever you do and just do it. Stop talking about it. Be like Nike, just do it. You like a chick? Go talk to her. What's the worst you're gonna say?
No.
No? And what's gonna happen? You're gonna go gay? No. You're gonna go to the next chick, bro.
You're gonna go gay?
You know what I mean? Like if a chick tells you no, fuck if I'm gonna cock. Nah. You're gonna go to the next chick that tells you yeah. The same thing goes with everything. Whatever you want to do in life, you just keep going, bro. And keep going and going, man. You wanna do something different. You wanna have
1,000 failures, man. If I had to, how many no's?
Imagine how many no's, fool.
I have a shitload of no's. But I keep going.
Keep going.
I'm still going.
The one is gonna tell you yeah.
Like, no.
One is gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, yeah.
Oh.
And it's on your mind, dude. Your mind is very strong and very powerful, dude. You know what I mean? Like real shit, like, bro, you could be so positive, but you hang around with 3 people that are always fucking negative, bro. You're gonna start being like, you know what, they're right. So you know what you do? You cut those 3 apples out. Fuck you, you're poison to me. I don't need you in my life. It's that simple. Like a lot of people choose. Yeah, a lot of people choose other people instead of choosing them happiness. Themselves, bro. And that's why there's so many old people that are bitter. And old as fucking mad. Like, stay off my grass, son of a bitch.
I mean, like, damn, Grandpa, what's going on?
What's going on, Grandpa? I haven't got laid in years, goddamn it, boy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Or like, damn. When you go to Walmart, you got the old people greeting.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to Walmart, asshole. You know what I mean? Like some old ass person. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Why? Because they probably put the dreams on hold for somebody else.
I'll be like, what's going on, bro? Let's chillax. It's not even that serious.
Yeah, we're like, when I go someplace, like, I remember there was like a shit I was mad. I was like, dude, relax, bro. Why are you mad? You walked in here. You filled up the application. You came to the interview. You chose this job.
Exactly.
You knew what he came with. Don't be mad at me, son. Because you're stuck in here for 8 fucking hours. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I always say. Bro, you date your bed. You lay on it. This is the consequences of the action. The actions are the consequences, bro. Everything you do has a consequence. Whatever action you do, 10, 5 years, that's over here. That's what I always say, bro. You gotta start thinking different, dude. And start cutting people off that ain't doing good in your life.
And keep walking in hell until
you make it where you want to be in life, and don't fucking stop for nobody. Don't like 3%. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses. Son, I'm gonna smell them till I'm fucking done. I'm gonna be like those fucking horses with the thing here and just look straight where I have to go. I don't give a rat's ass about nobody who wants to be in my life, who doesn't want to be in my life, who likes me, who doesn't like me. I don't give a rat's ass, bro. You know what I mean? There's not a popularity contest in my life. I'm just have a goal to reach, and I'm gonna fucking make that shit. You know what I mean? I got goals to reach. I got a kid that looks up to me. I got a kid and a girl I gotta fucking take care of, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody come and fuck up my plans. Yes, and fuck up and say, am I in your feelings because I'm changing? Oh, are you sad because you can't change and I'm over here doing? Screw you, son. If I could do it, you could do it. We both have the same 24 hours, bro. It all depends how we use our hours, dude. You feel me? There's other people out there that say, like, when they tell me, damn, bro, you're lucky you go to the gym. It's not luck. It's not luck. While you're at home asleep, sleeping nice, or being on your TikTok, or being on social media, I'm busting my ass, bro.
Just to get there is fucking...
Just to wake up in the morning, dog.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck.
I got it.
And then you have a choice, too. Like, you have a choice to stay there or just go to the gym. Like, you choose.
I choose to go. I
You don't
choose to
even.
work.
It's not even like a mandatory.
It's not mandatory. Like nobody's telling me, "Hey, fool, get your fat ass up and go."
Yeah.
I get up. Nobody calls me. My alarm doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Nobody says, "Hey, Rob, are you going to the gym tomorrow?"
If you don't go, you're not gonna get paid.
Yeah, no, I go every day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to motivate people with this. I got my business going on to the side. It's like you decide what you want to do in life, bro. This is your life. This is your movie. You are the main character of this movie. You choose who's the extra, who's the background, who's the main character, who's the villain, who's the candy ass, and who's the girl you're gonna lay the smack her down to. You know what I mean? Like real shit.
Who's
It's
the
all
people's
you.
champs here?
The people out. It's all you, bro. You know what I mean? So like when like people get old, people tell me, "Oh, I'm not where I want to be." It's because, hey, dude, there's people out there that have families, have kids, single moms, single dads, a whole bunch of shit, and they're out there, bro, working for the dreams. On the extra time that they have, they go out there and do it, bro. Ain't no excuses. If you really want something, you go out there and you do that shit, bro. No doubt, no nothing, dude. It's all on you. Like it's on nobody else, man. You want to change? You hate where you at? Change. You know? And that's it, bro. You know what I mean? Always stay positive. Always believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. Even when nobody has your back, even when you don't have a fan out there cheering you on, be your number one fan. Be your number one cheerleader, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. Nobody else. It's you. At nighttime, when you go to bed, only you know what you want and what you don't want in life. And you just have to know that when you're going to change and you're going to your goals, you will get obstacles. You will go through bullshit. That's 100%, dude. But once you go through that, you're going to become a better, a stronger, and a hungrier individual.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I'm hungry, man. Like,
Because
like,
now you're going through
like,
shit.
I'm just like, I want more. Like,
Because
I'm
you're
not
tired.
satisfied. I'm tired.
You're tired, bro. You're
Not
tired of
satisfied.
being in a situation where you're at. Like, you're tired. Like,
Starving, homie.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Hey, look, like when I was working, when I had 2 jobs, I was tired of not being with my girl, so I decided to go out on my own. Man, I was 310 pounds, bro. I was tired of being fat. I was tired of being unhealthy. I was tired. I took it up on myself, and I enrolled in the gym. 4 years later, bro, I lost a bunch of weight. You know what I mean?
I respect you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And I've been through heart surgeries. I've been through surgery, car accidents. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, bro. But one thing never crossed my mind was, this is too much, and I'm gonna quit. Nah, bro. I always say, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna shake it off, and I'm gonna keep going. Why? Because every obstacle I go through teaches me how strong the big dog is and how big the fight in me is, bro. And I keep going. And then at the end, I always think about my kid. Who's gonna take care of my kid? Who's gonna come and do everything that I do for her? You know what I mean? Who's gonna be over here motivating the millions and millions of people looking at us? You know what I mean? Like, I have to do it, bro. Like, real shit. It's like, it's up to me. I have a job to do that I chose. I chose to be a dad. I chose to be a husband. I chose to be a family man. So as a man, it is my job to keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny from the fucking 90s, bro. You know what I mean? Keep going no matter what. Yeah, no matter what. Get up, shake it off, and keep going, bro. Until you reach where you want to be in life. Because when something is really worth it, you're going to go through bullshit in life to earn it. And when something is easy, like for example this, bro, you go out with a chick. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but you go out with a chick, right? Let's say. And the chick takes, back in the days, chicks would take like a year for you to let them bang. So you enjoy it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then a chick that's like,
a year, bro? That's too much, bro.
hey, back in the days, dog.
Damn. That's some love or something, real love. I don't know, man.
Your fucking right hand gonna be big.
I have to get back on you with that one.
But
I know it was a joke.
But like, it's true. But okay, like, whatever is good for you, whatever is like is worth it, bro. Whatever is worth the fight, you're gonna go through obstacles. You're gonna go through shit, bro. Yeah. And something that's not, you just get it. You won't appreciate it, because what I was trying to say is, like, when you fight for something and you get it, you appreciate it because you earned it. You fought hard for it. You went against all odds. You know what I mean? Like, all these businessmen out there, don't you think all these businessmen that are out there right now went through obstacles, didn't went to defeat, didn't cross their mind that they wanted to quit? Yeah. Their probably wives walked out on them, their kids, because they were so concentrated on the business, but at the end, boom, because why? Because you have to believe in yourself, bro.
True.
Excuse me.
It's crazy because we live in a society that, once you get to a certain age, is that you can't do stuff no more. And it's like, so a lot of people I've seen that they just give up because
halfway,
yeah, it's like, because you're too old. I get that a lot. I know this youngster. It's funny though, like, he's trying to get in my head. He thinks he knows everything, right? And he's like, man, you're already a certain age, and look at you. And I'm young. He's like, I'm 22. He's 22. And, bro, I'm doing better shit with my life than yours. And then I look at him, and it's like, what are you doing better than I am? You still live with your parents, You still, asking for mommy and daddy for everything. And, it goes on. And right here, at least, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm older and everything, but it's like, I'm doing stuff, And then it's the same thing with you. Like, you haven't given up either.
Like,
just because we're in a certain age doesn't mean we have to give up and that's it. Our life is over.
Like, for example, my friend William, right? When I started the gym, that was like 4 years already old. If I was like 33, bro.
Yeah.
Like 4 years already old. You're going to start the gym. You're going to start this. For blah, 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 blah. And I was just like a different mentality, bro.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how old you are. You could voice like the fight in you, dog. Like, if you want to, like, go back to school at a certain age, go for it. You want to start your business, go for it. Look at Walton for Walmart. He started at 65, he became a millionaire. Yeah. 65, bro. 65, like, what the fuck? Walt Disney, bro, how many times did people laughed at him and all that shit, bro? Yeah. That dude from fucking Marvel Comics, what's his name? Stan Lee, bro. People laughed at him with his Spider-Man. Now look at this shit. Now Spider-Man and all the cartoons and all the comic books are everywhere, bro. Vince McMahon, and they told him that WWE and wrestling was whack back in the fucking days. Now look at this shit, bro. Everything, bro. We just saw WrestleMania yesterday. Yeah. So it's like, for your dreams are as big as you make them, bro. Like, that's why I always tell you, for dream big. Dreaming is free, bro. Dream big. That's why there's fucking cars out there. It's not like, if I tell you, hey, you know what, one day you could get a yacht. It's not like I'm fucking making it up and yachts don't fucking exist. There's yachts out there with foods out there.
Yeah.
Whatever you want in life, you could get. But what you gotta do is you gotta start believing it, bro. You gotta start believing in yourself and start believing in you, that you could accomplish a bunch of shit, dude. It's on you. You know what I mean? It's on you. You either shoot and you make it and you win the game, or you pass it to somebody else and they shoot and they win. Now you look like a candy ass. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's on you, bro. Yes, you want that career? Go for it. You want that house? Work for it. You want that chick? Talk to her. And then there's a lot of fools that feel like, oh, because she's up here and I'm here. So get up there. Pass that level.
Get a better chick.
You know what I mean?
Get a better.
Like, work on yourself, bro. Work. It's always about working and reinventing yourself, bro. And pushing yourself, bro. And all the time, bro. Not give up. No matter, bro, how dark the night gets. Sometimes we walk into a dark room because we're the light. Yes, and we're there to brighten up. That's what I am. I'm a leader. I bring the light. I try to light people up, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes people I meet with their flame like this, little, and they're chilling on the gas, dog. Like, nah, my boy, torch time. You know what I mean? You have to bring out because all of us, bro, all of us, we all lost that because we all been through so much shit in life and always been beat down and all that shit that we some of us lost that spark that believe in us. You know what I mean? But like I always say this, but let's say like I said the last time, if you have $100 and you find $100 on the floor, right? Dirty, wrinkled, kind of ripped a little bit, super dirty shit on it and all that. You pick it up, you wash it, you clean it, you dry it, it's still $100. Did it lose its value?
No.
No, right? Still $100. The same thing goes with us. Just because we've been through shit in life doesn't mean we lost value. We just gotta clean up and get our act together and shape it up, bro. Remember this, dog. How is the diamond made? By pressure, fire, by heat, cold, by cutting it. You know what I mean? And there's people out there that don't have it and won't cut it as a diamond, so they become what? Cold. Nothing. And there's us. Been through a lot. Life is shaping us.
I like that analogy, bro.
You know what I mean? To the diamonds that we're destined to be, bro. You know what I mean? Remember that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
So,
We're diamonds in the dirt that haven't been found. We're kings that we haven't been crowned.
dang, God, now. Your point now.
You know what I mean? And you just have to never give up, bro. You know, rise above hate.
Yeah.
Never give up on yourself and keep going, bro. You know what I mean? You can't be a little punk. And don't do it for the people that talk shit or negative people. Do it for the people that believe in you. The people that look up to you. There's people out there that look up to you.
I know. Like, sometimes I feel ashamed because there has been people like kind of motivated me and changed my life. Like, how they tell me, like, wow.
You don't know.
I'm out here like doing stupid shit all the time, and like I made an impact of this person's life, and it's crazy, though. It's crazy. I don't want to mention his name, but it's when I used to go to the gym. Remember when I was fit?
Yeah.
There was this guy that told me that the reason he got motivated to work out is because he used to see me grind all the time on the bicycle. Because remember I used to be all the time like, oh man, like I don't know, back then I used to be mad all the time, like, and that's what kept me going.
You used to chew glass.
Like me, I was like there, like fuck.
I remember you used to have like the light bulbs. That's like, put your right, you're bleeding, dog.